Good morning, BHS. We are so happy to have you with us this morning. I'm so honored that you took time out to tune in and watch our broadcast this morning with James Ripley. It will be super special, I promise. My name is Kevin Lockwood. I'm a religious science practitioner at Mile High Church. And I'd like to begin by praying us in. And before we start, this thought came to me this morning, like that words can be the sounds by which we misunderstand each other. Words can be the sounds by which we misunderstand each other. So, and in all this chatter and bustleness at times with what's going on, I just like to get quiet. And I welcome you to close your eyes. Feel into your heart. Breathe into your heart. Find that quiet space within where communication is clear. Open that heart channel into the divine beingness of all that is, the oneness of all that is, that connects us, that lives through and as each one of us, that is this vessel of peace, calm, connection, and knowing. And when we rest in this space, I know for each and every one of us that communication is clear, that life is clear, that our next steps are clear. And I know in this oneness as God living through in each one of us, that there are no wrong steps, that we can move forward with the peace of mind that God is guiding all things, and God is guiding each one of us, guiding me and you. And in this knowingness, I just feel a calmness, and I feel this for myself and each and every person in this broadcast, in this community, and in this beautiful world of ours. That within this time of uncertainty, there is a certainty of faith, of knowing that it's all God and it's all one. And I just rest my heart in that. And I know it for each and every person here. And I release these words with great gratitude for this day, for this broadcast, for James Ripley sharing with us today. And I know that the world is continuously conspiring and unfolding perfectly in our favor. And so it is. Thank you.
And so it is. Thank you for that beautiful prayer, Kevin. And I hope you get a better idea of what we're all about here at BHS with a beginning like that. My name is Anthony Pritchard, and I'm the meeting planner for BHS, and I invite you to join us for this time to come together and practice these spiritual principles in our business. At BHS, we practice these affirmations together in this circle of reciprocity, and by giving of ourselves abundantly, we also receive abundantly, or at least that's what we believe. And so if you believe in a higher power that is calling you to be more, do more in your business, then you're in the right place. This is a group that's many decades old, and we're now moving to this virtual platform in these new interesting times. And we've got a very special guest for you today to give us an interactive experience by creating a mindful minute in our day. His name is James Ripley, and James is the founder of the Guided Meditation Institute out of Boulder. He is a guided meditation expert who combines the ancient art of meditation with modern day biofeedback principles. He's a speaker, a writer, and a guide who leads 90-minute Imagining Change sessions virtually. He's recently presented the Mindful Minute workshop at Galvanize of Boulder and for the 2020 Meetings Industry Council of Colorado Convention. Stay tuned in the weeks to come for his upcoming podcast called What Guides You. Now joining us here is James Ripley. Welcome, James.
Thanks, Anthony. Thanks, Kevin. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Very good. Very good. Hello, BHSers, and welcome to the Mindful Minute Workshop. I'm James Ripley, meditation specialist. And for all of you out there who might have some unique stress, or maybe even just the common or that's a little bit more amplified, maybe you're to be a little bit different, or you're wanting more of something, less of something. Whatever that is out to you. And I hope that this event here will support to you. This is less of an intellectual line of workshop and more of an experiential workshop. So I would love it if you chat box one word or a phrase to describe how you're feeling. It could be curious, expectant, anxious, sometimes whatever that is, the honest feeling, put that into the chat box. It's a reference. You don't have to carry it through the day. And then I can read these as they come up. We're going to use this as a reference point to do an exercise. It's going to be a wake-up exercise. So today I will be guiding you in exploring how to create a mindful minute for yourself and for others, and how that one can impact your life. So I'd like to begin with this exercise, and it has 3 parts. It starts like this. I acknowledge how I'm feeling. Acknowledge what is that feeling that is right now. Accept how I'm feeling. I accept, I welcome it. It's there. I might as well welcome it. Appreciate how I'm feeling. Appreciating it for its aliveness. Not necessarily its do for me, but just for its aliveness. Positive and negative, sometimes the emotions can often give us the most energy. So if you'd follow the wake-up exercise, I know you're home and I can't see you, but if you're there, hands in the air, right, left up, left down, and take that right and put it out into the okay sign and acknowledge how I'm feeling. Left hand over the heart, I'm feeling. Both hands now. I appreciate how I'm feeling. Now, one definition of mindfulness is curious about how you define mindfulness. Focusing one's awareness on the while calmly acknowledging and appreciating our thoughts, feelings, and emotions, or that of another. Self might be in the form of meditation or walking movement. Mindfulness for another, with another, might be in the just listening to their words, really listening exquisitely. So as you begin to get curious about what a mindful minute could do for you, in a few minutes I'll have a guided meditation about 3 minutes long. Consider, what kind of minute is that minute? when it's mindful, you. And it's for someone else. When it's for something greater. With so much to get to help with, to be part of, with long, long work days. And if you're not, with all of life's challenges. What if being mindful in this moment takes away from anything, but rather is the ultimate guide? Everything. To how you're feeling right now. To how you're meeting another. How we're leaving a situation. With ease and gratitude. What if being a mindful minute, single greatest offering? And it was never off brand. The next few minutes is an invitation to come along on a guided meditation. A mindful minute could do for you or for someone else. It's an invitation and it's an opportunity to connect with that calm, commanding presence. Allow support you, come through you. So if you please join me now by going ahead and closing your eyes and bringing your attention consider what it is you'd like to heal or nurture or explore. Consider what it is you really want. Set that intention now. And when you're ready, release it. I'll just be as it is. Right now. Aware of how this feels. And begin to crystallize this experience in something to remember it by. That allows you to return to this space more easily the next time. And begin bringing your meditation to a close, knowing that you can easily, anytime, anywhere. And as you come back, reflect on what a few minutes of mindfulness do for you, and what your next minute could be in. And coming back to the outside space, moment to type into the chat box, and I've seen lots of responses. Type into the chat box how you're feeling now, recognizing it, acknowledging it, appreciating it for its aliveness. I see Janet and John, and thank you. That feeling whereabouts is that in the body? Is it inside your head, your heart, your limbs? Locate it. It becomes a landmark. It's more easily the next time. Meditation can be mindfulness for yourself, just like listening exquisitely, giving your full attention to their reality, can be a form of with another. So I'm seeing Donna, thank you. Melissa, expansive, peaceful, at peace, connected to oneness, at ease. Love it. You've named it. Now claim it. Somewhere in the body, Mark can help you in this way. It's a tool. And if you have a favorite hike or a walk, the time you went on this hike or walk, it wasn't your favorite time, but you noticed things, rocks, trees, bends, maybe a sound or even a feeling of cool air. The time you went on it, it became more familiar. And the third, even new things, but the old original things became that much more familiar. Imagine if you could remember yourself down the path, bringing a landmark to move you forward. And imagine if you could walk and you could start at a new starting point each time you could remember. And imagine, as in meditation, that each time you go to meditation, you last landmark, which found you deeper, and use that as your new starting point. Do the same thing with a minute, a mindful minute. process called landmarking. So thank you. I see Bill as well. Thank you, Bill. Each time you do this, it builds and provides familiarity to meditation, to mindfulness. And you can bring that into your life, your inner life. We're going to go back in. I'd like you to mark, if you could, whatever it is, point. This is a meditation that I'm doing today for adults as well as children. And I decided to bring it today because I understand that a lot of people are needing to connect in a way, whether they're living with their families or not. It may give you a new way with your kids, your cousins, your nieces, nephews, your whole family. This is a meditation. You can re-access BHS online and use it virtually, use it in person. It's the animal meditation. It's a beingness meditation, a sensualization. So if you'd like, go ahead and get comfortable again. And Janet, certain, very good. And get comfortable again and eyes. Some of you may want to keep your eyes open slightly. If that's fine too. Just use a soft gaze and go open inward. And find that landmark located outside your body. And maybe even say the name or word. And when you're ready, essentialize yourself as some kind of amazing animal that lives a life. In a mindful way. It's the kind of animal that's kind, welcoming, thoughtful, that's acknowledging, appreciative. It could be somebody's best friend. It could be real or imaginary, made up. Whatever you're drawn to. If you have trouble identifying who you are, what you are, look down at your hands or feet. Notice your skin covering, your shape or size. Noticing how you move. Is it on land? In the air? Sea? Just noticing your environment, what it looks like, feels like, even smells like. And who do you come home to? Who are your peeps? Friends? Are they like you? Kind, welcoming, thankful? What makes you happy, sad, courageous? kind of sound do you make? Do you have a voice? Inner voice. And if so, what would it say if it had one? Do you have a special gift or a talent that you use to help people? And what guides you to be kind, welcoming, thankful? Living this experience of being for a few minutes, sensualizing it. And as you begin to bring your meditation this experience by a word or phrase or even an image, something you can write down or draw out, take into your dreams. Something to remember by more easily the next time. And begin to bring your meditation to a close, back to the outside space. Again, remembering that new landmark. And if you would please, if you wouldn't mind sharing that box, your landmark number. This beingness meditation is a meditation that allows you to get into a sense of who you are being when you're mindful, a sense of self. I'm seeing Facebook user going off and was getting in touch with how you're feeling. The second one, being, could be what you're wanting. Did you know that it impacts how you feel? Your and what you are wanting. Sometimes instead of starting with what we want, it could be more mindful with how we feel, who we want to be, and see what we want after that. I see one. Donna says, Red Fox. Thank you, Donna. These are all landmarks. And be our stepping stone to the next out groups where you'll be asked to create meditation to your next mindful minute. You'll be asked by Rochelle, when experiencing your most mindful minute, I am being guided by, I am feeling, I am like, for example, an animal. I am wanting. The difference this makes is, and you'll complete this, write down who and when you're intending to have that next month. So there's a commitment, and ideally it happens in the next 24 hours. Full minute workshop, folks. At least I appreciate you being here. This was to be a little bit more home-based in its approach, a little bit more family. I hope you can use this podcast as a resource. I thank you for being here, and I would like to say that I would like to give everyone permission to feel what you feel, to be who you are, and to want, but more importantly, permission to just be. That takes you. Thanks, folks. I'm going to hand you back to Anthony. I appreciate the time, and I love sharing this. Enjoyed it too. I see a note from Jeremy and Melissa and Donna. Thank you,
James.
Melissa and Jeremy.
That was a really mindful moment for me. Thanks for slowing me down. I felt like I could have really used that. So we've got Rochelle here, who is moderating the business networking component of this meeting directly following this live broadcast. And we invite everyone to join us on our
Hi,
Zoom
Rochelle.
meeting, where we will do some breakout rooms. Is that correct, guys? That's a thumbs up from Michelle. I guess she'll be over there in the Zoom room, and she'll be inviting you to join us. This is where it really gets fun. So if you got anything at all out of this this live broadcast piece, we invite you to take a step further and join us for the next 20 minutes in a smaller circle discussion, where we get to apply some of these, and we get to hear from other business owners who have their own practice. We know, how does that work for them? So thanks again, James, and
Thanks,
I know
Anthony.
that you'll be there in the Zoom room as well.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Well, my name's Anthony Pritchard, and I'm gonna go ahead and sign off and end this live broadcast. But I hope to see you soon.